let's face it, nobody really likes to eat kale salad. Kale is a superfood, but we all have a reason and experience that we either don't eat it or we don't even want to try it. It's so hard to prepare. You know, I don't like the texture. It's boring. I had it once in Aunt Margaret's, and I'm pretty sure it sucked. It doesn't matter if Arnold Schwarzenegger eats 4 pounds a day. It doesn't matter if the 108-year-old Japanese woman who just died with her memory and all her teeth intact subsisted on kale salad for 40 years. You can't make me. I'm Jennifer Thayer. I'm the president and CEO of the Board Mechanic. I advise organizations and companies on board design and good governance practices. I help organizations stay healthy and remain sustainable. Basically, I sell kale for a living. I am finishing up a presentation to a board and executive leadership team of a small biotech company. And my slides are replete with raw data, infographics, industry benchmarks. I'm laying out the agenda for the coming year. I have all the answers. The CEO, a recently installed young Turk, eyes me with the intensity of a cobra about to strike and hisses, "So, what makes a board director good?" Like a rabbit in the thrall of a hypnotic predator, I freeze. I can feel the sweat on my palms start to prickle. My throat grows inextricably dry, and I mumble something incoherent because he's just asked me a question so basic and I don't have the answer. Once out of that boardroom, I plunge into the literature, scouring it for an answer. Somebody must have asked this question. Somebody must have written about this. The question haunts me for a long time. It's about 2 years later. I'm at a small governance conference in Southern Florida. I'm on an obscure panel, and the investment banker offers up probably the most clear answer to that CEO's question. It's courage. Courage makes a board director good, great even. Why is courage crucial to good board governance? Because it takes a courageous director to make everybody on that board stay in the meeting until management is able to come up with a clear and comprehensive plan for keeping employees safe and financially secure during a raging pandemic. Because it takes a courageous director to insist that their board colleagues vote to remove a CEO whose blind eye to sexual assault in the leadership ranks has created a hostile and demoralizing work environment. Because it takes a courageous director to insist on setting clear recruitment targets for board and gender diversity, and then to peg compensation to meeting those targets. Look, courage in business is not an innate characteristic. It's not something you can screen for. It's not something you can test. It comes out of a holistic environment. It blooms when there is intentional board recruitment, when there are good governance practices, and when management has a commitment to adhering to those good governance practices. In short, it's something you can build. And once you build it, the long-term benefits to that organization are thrivability, and ultimately, you make more money. So, got intention, got commitment, good. because I can help you learn to love the superfood that is good board governance. Contact me, Jennifer@theboardmechanic.com, or use my online calendar to set up a 30-minute consultation, and we'll talk about what your goals are and how I can support you. As a bonus, I'll throw in my slammin' kale salad recipe.